Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about what is happiness. So it's quite a grand one, but I've been thinking a lot about what makes me happy and what is happiness. You know, people's different definitions of what happiness means to them. And I think because we live in such a fast-paced life, sometimes we get confused about what happiness actually means, and we don't even know what it looks like to us. We just know, well, happiness is supposed to be big cars and big houses and money in the bank and looking gorgeous, and that's what happiness is. That's definitely what happiness is, because that's what we're told. And actually that might not be what happiness is for you. So for me, for example, I'm pretty lucky. I've got a nice car, but I don't really know anything about cars. I don't care. I suppose it's easy to say that when you've got an alright car, but you know, I wouldn't want like an absolute nail, but you know, having some flashy car doesn't excite me. That's not what gets me out of bed in the morning. Believe me, it really isn't. So you have to think about what happiness means to you specifically, because actually a lot of the time when you think about it, you're already fairly happy. Even if you don't necessarily feel like you're at the exact place you want to be, you might well have most of the things you already want, and that's a really good place to realize that you're in, because then you realize that actually if you're just a little bit more grateful for the things you already have everything that you want. You're just not aware of it, awake to it. You don't realize how lucky you are. So I know I bang on about gratitude a lot, but gratitude is so important. But I want you today to think about what it is that makes you happy. What are the tick points for you? What are the things that make you go, do you know what, when I get to this, then I really think I'll be happy, and that will make me content or happy or ecstatic or whatever it is, and what that means to you. And do you want to be ecstatic all the time? Certainly when you're younger, you want the massive highs, and then ultimately you get the massive lows after it. But as I've got older, I've realised that I just want to have a happy life, which to me is actually fairly simple. It's being around family, it's having space to breathe, having choice, being warm. It's a big part of my happiness. Being able to have food and all the obvious stuff. Being able to have enough money to do the things that we want to do as a family. So just being able to, again, not massive things, but you go out for food when we want to go out for food, and you know, buy something if I want to buy it without worrying about it. And just not having that worry on my shoulders. I know finances come into that a lot, because when you don't have money, it can be a massive, massive worry. So that does come into it. But obviously you can be as, very, very rich and not be happy. So that we know that that's not the only element that you need to get right. So it's just working out what that is for you, what makes you happy, where could you work, what could you work on in your life, and truly thinking about whether when you get that thing that you think is going to make you happy, will it make you happy? Will, when you get that, you go, I'm happy now? Or do you think that might be something that you put there that sort of masks how you really feel? You know, if you buy that new car, will that make you happy? Probably not. If you're not happy anyway and grateful for what you already have, new car probably won't make you happy. So it's just thinking about that. And as always, I ponder about a lot, but today it has been happiness and what that truly means to us as people, and how individual that is to us. So please do share what you feel would make you happy underneath, and as always, message me. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, yada yada, everywhere. So get in touch, and I look forward to hearing from you all. Bye.